Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's me, Twisted Duck here, and today we're gonna be playing some Modern Warfare 3. We have a gameplay here on the map, Seatown, and I believe we're using the PP90M1. Yeah, that's what it's called, with silencer. And yeah, this is not really an amazing or beastly gameplay. It's just me going in a game, trying to get a gameplay. Even though I do have some gameplays, but they're pretty long, and I didn't want to use that. But enough of that. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about a topic that might be simple and not really important, but a lot of people do it these days, and that is taking things for granted. And yeah, we all take things for granted. We all do it sometimes. And I thought I might touch on that subject. Taking things for granted. It means that you have something or someone, let's go with something. You have something that is really, really useful to you, but you don't really care about it. You just use it as a tool. And a lot of people do that these days because a lot of things are becoming a necessity rather than a luxury. And I say that because let's say you got a car now, okay? The car is a really good car, and you use that car to get to your workplace or get to your place of destination where you want to be. And back then, let's say 10 or 20 years back, at least in the place where I live, not a lot of people owned cars because they were expensive, and there wasn't really a huge market for cars back then. And right now, we might be using cars or school buses to go to school, or a taxi to get to our work. And I say school buses because most of my audience is around 14 to 17, and that is what YouTube says so we'll stick to that. But there are people that actually walk to school and walk to their work because they cannot afford a car or a taxi. And I'm not even kidding, there are people like that. But we are given so much things that we don't even realize what would happen if we didn't have that the next day. There are so many people that don't really even have at least half of the stuff that we have right now. And I say half of the stuff, so let's say a normal guy would have a computer, TV, a refrigerator, a house. But there are people that don't even have a TV because it is expensive, or they cannot pay the cable operator. And there are people that don't even have a house, but we take it so much that we take it granted so much that we have all these things, but we forget about it. We forget how important they are by not giving attention to it, or by not giving respect to it. And I say respect because I am not only talking about things like computers and cell phones, but I'm actually talking about people in real life. Parents, for example, they help you with a lot of stuff. You may not notice it, but they raised you, they gave you food, and they gave you all these things like computer, cell phone. They are the ones who have given you stuff. Maybe you have bought it on your own, but they still have at least helped you a tiny bit. And even if it's not a lot, you gotta learn to respect that. You gotta learn to be thankful to people that help you, because someday they might not be with you and you're going to be standing on your own legs, because you are going to have to support yourself. And if you have things given to yourself all the time, you wouldn't really be ready to face the things. You wouldn't really be ready to get the things back that you were getting when you had people for it. So when you don't have people, you realize the fact that it is not easy without them, and you gotta be respectful and thankful to all the things that you have right now, because someday you might not have them. And the guy that takes things for granted is going to have a lot harder time recovering from the things that he doesn't have than the guy that doesn't really take things for granted, because he is ready for the day when he is not going to be having things, because he knows what is going to be happening when he doesn't have the things that he has right now, because he appreciates the things and he is thankful to what he has right now. So don't take things for granted, guys. Appreciate what you have. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So I thought I might touch on this a little bit. If you guys have your opinions, you guys can share them with me, post it in the comments below. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. So thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.